Hey, welcome back to the table. Okay, so I'm looking at our situation. We need money. We need modules. I want to build some armor. The armor, some of this armor is very expensive modules. So like the Kevlar and the Nano, maybe not possible at the moment, but the scrap armor is very possible. That's 6 junk. The bulletproof vest is good, but these two are going to be hard to get. This subdermal armor, get some implants going. I need this material, which is going to be really hard to come by. And then, of course, things like the, I don't know what the auto med kit is versus the med kit. Here we go. The auto medical kit is a regenerate 1 health at the beginning of each turn for 12 turns. So it's basically like the whole mission. And you can use it twice. Wow, that's really good. And it automatically heals you. Yeah. 1 health for every. Okay, that's actually really good. So anyways, yeah, the auto med kit is pretty awesome, but that little computer chip is going to be hard to come by. The eye implants, we actually have a lot of optical modules right now. So I believe we can get some eye implants going. In fact, we need a level 2 lab. So we don't have that at the moment. We got to get a level 2 lab going. That's going to cost 2 or 3 junk just to be able to do. First aid kit is 2 more junk. So I think the running theme here is we need lots and lots of junk. So there's a serrated blade for 2 junk, and then an additional mag for a junk. So everything costs junk. So we need to get some junk going. And then I think here is the best place to go. It's a level 1 threat. It's going to give us 2 money a character and 3 junk characters. So that's 12 junk, which we very much need. Now, can I get that level 2 weapons lab going? Let's look. Because I know it's going to take 5 days to build. See, it's going to take 2 junk to do, and I'm looking at my characters. We actually have 2 junk right now. So I'm going to spend the 2 junk, and we're going to get a level 2 weapons lab going because I want to be able to build some of that stuff. So that means we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days from now. On day 17 is when that's going to finish. And I'm taking 2 junk from the characters and spending that. We only have 1 junk left. And yeah. All right. So we're going to go here to the Nocturnal Predators. It's going to take a day to walk there. And then we're going to resolve this. And then we have 2 more here that also are money-making opportunities. It takes a day to walk to each of these places. I could spend another day to walk to the base, which would heal everybody 1 health. They all could use 1 health, but I'm not going to do it. We're going to go ahead and do this one first. And I forgot the last video, or the previous times, but we're not going to forget this time. We have to roll to see if we draw a road card. And we do not. So we still haven't drawn any road cards. And we're going to go ahead and travel. Oh, gosh. We need food as well. But we got enough food to at least go here. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I'm going to spend 4 food right now. We are running out of food. We had so much for a while there. The food just costs $1 a thing, but again, we need dollars. So we're going to go here. We're going to try to do this quest, and that means we're going to read this, and off we go. Nocturnal Predators. In the distance, over a rock outcrop, you see an old, rusted water tower. From what you understand, it should be the home of the farmer you're looking for. You enter the place carefully, announce your presence. A few seconds later, you hear the host voice coming from the next room. Make yourselves at home. I just need to fire up the stove. I'll be with you in no time. You sit next to some cinder blocks. It acts like a table. A few minutes later, the master of the house appears. Makeshift wall. He wipes his dirty hands. Whatever you got, you're welcome to it. Whatever I've got, you're welcome to it, says the man. He's just going to eat. Maybe we'll share a meal. I've managed to get my hands on some spices, so we're in for a real treat. So we can accept the offer and go to 517, or tell them no thanks, and you want to just get right to business. let's eat. I just said we're low on food, so we'll go to 517 and see what happens. So it says there's 2 of them. So I got 2 517s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to do 4, 5, 6. We're going to do this one. So I'll take this one away. And what do we get? All right. The host takes some time to cook the food on his stove with a bowl of steaming hot stew. Rat meat with herbs, brags the man. After the meal, your host tells you a few stories from the frontier. They're so interesting that you realize a few hours have passed. It's already getting dark. I forgot to move the timer up by 1 day. We're on day 13 right now. When we traveled to here. You've chosen you want to risk a night encounter with those unknown enemies and go to the pasture now, or accept the man's hospitality, stay in the tower for the night, and visit the pen in the morning. So every character gained a food. We could go risk a night excursion, or we can accept his hospitality, but it'll take another day. And then, of course, that makes us lose all the food that we just got. You know what? The night excursion only hurts 1 of the 4 characters. I'm going to go ahead and do the night excursion. So Q01B. That's the very first mission. Oh my gosh, this is a big map. Was 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh my gosh, huge map. Okay, I'm gonna have to move the camera for this. I'm gonna pause and set it up. Okay, so we are back. This is a very large map. 4 of the big tiles. Okay, there are these little robot dogs called the YE3 Wild Dog. They're the only enemy on the board. And they're in all 4 corners. So there's 1 in each corner, and there's 1 more here. And then there's some scrap and a finding on the ground that you can go pick up. There's those here, and then there's another set up there, and then there's a finding over here. The finding, you're going to roll a die to see what it becomes. It can become a food, a scrap, or a junk, and then one of those modules that we already have a couple of here, those bullet modules, whatever that ends up, whatever that is. So the findings could be any of those 3 depending on what you roll. The wild dogs are melee specifically. Each character suffers a -1 when targeting the wild dog with a range attack. So it's going to be hard to shoot them. It is nighttime, so it's going to be even harder to shoot them. However, only the sniper character even has a penalty. The dogs only roll 2 dice, but they hit with a 5, so they have a real high hit range. They do have armor, and basically we need to kill the dogs by around turn 5. That's how we win. We have to kill all of them by the end of turn 5. So we got to get busy. Melee is going to be our trick, although they do have to roll 2 melee defense dice. They only melee us, so that's the only thing we have to worry about there. I do have us under cover with our shooters, but the cover only helps against range attacks, which they don't do. So it might be a silly thing to set up for, but I did it anyways. And every dog that we kill gives us... anytime an enemy is defeated, a randomly chosen character gains a morale token. So we're going to get a lot of morale tokens. And also, every dog that's killed, we're going to get a junk token for. And this is all in addition to whatever the rewards were for the mission, which are on the card buried under here. So we should get a whole bunch of junk from this, assuming we can finish the mission. So yeah, these dogs are pretty far away, at least at the start. We do start the mission, and off we go. We got to grab our cards. So for the soldier, looks like we got some moving we need to do. So for example, I have a move 2, melee attack 3. Let's grab that one. Let's grab both of those. I'm going to go grab a move 2, melee attack 2 card for a third one. And we're going to do this one, which will give us an extra armor against melee attacks. So that puts us at 4. And 5. So I took cards that let me move and attack. It would be nice to pick up the junk that's on the ground. I do think that the soldier, though, needs to get in the business of killing things and leave the picking up to the other characters. One of them, of course, is the sniper who has all the penalties at night. So I may want to do that with that character. But I am going to take the 2 range 4 attacks. So that's 2 of them. And then there's even the range 3 attacks, 2 of them. And then we can maybe grab one that has a move. There is a couple that moves 1 space. Here's one that moves 2 spaces, and that's perfect. We're going to go ahead and take that. And that's it. So that's our 5 cards. I do have to shuffle. This is very time consuming, but I have to confess, this is actually a fun part of the game. Being able to choose your cards that you start a mission with, very fun. I almost wish that the game was more of this. Actually, I don't almost, I do wish it was more of this. We're also going to get some experience points for this. Not enough to level up, but it's going to get us well on our way. Okay, that's 2 of the characters. Now we got the recon character. I'm going to grab a bunch of heals because we need to heal up. So there's 1, 2, and 3 for sure. And then right here is move 2 spaces. So that's 4. And then we can do interact and range attack 3. That's 5. That interact plus the range attack is going to let me pick up one of those modules and do an attack at the same time. That is awesome sauce. That was the whole reason we picked that card. And I definitely need to sleeve these. These are not looking good after just a few shuffles. These decks are getting a little worn. Okay, that is the recon, and then last but not least, we have the Huntress. I'm going to take some range attack 3s, move 2 spaces, and look at this, interact, range attack 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six. Okay, my little round tracker is underneath my game boards here. So I'm just going to use one of my dice here. We'll put it here. So we're on round 1. Okay, we go first. So I'm going to start with the recon guy, because his first 2 actions are very simple, and I know they sort of stink to do on a timed mission, but we're going to do heal twice. So he's going to heal himself for 4. He only had 1 health. He's still 2 health away from being maxed out. So he definitely needed to do that. So he's done. Next up, we're going to do the Huntress. And she's going to move up. We're going to do a move 2 spaces card. And so she's going to move 1, 2 to this location. And then she's going to do the interact plus range attack 3. But her weapon only has a range of 2. And nothing's near her. So she's not going to use this card. She's just going to interact. How about that? Yeah, so she's just going to interact. So she'll just use 1 less card for now. And with her interact, she's going to pick up the junk module. So we're going to get that. And just for my own sanity, everybody has spots to hold 6 of them. I'm keeping them all like on this 1 player board just so I can keep everything handy. I'm even starting to put all the food in just 1 player. And trust me, if I ever get to a point where I have more modules than I can carry, then I'll worry about it. But everybody can carry these. It's just I'm not worried about, who has what. Okay, so she just played the 1 card, and that's it. And then we picked up a module, and that's it. She's too far away to hit any of these dogs with her current range. Okay, so next up is the sniper, who is going to move 2 spaces. And unless I have an interact card, I'm going to just pick something up with her. So the sniper is going to move 1, 2, and then we're going to pick up another one of these modules. And then the sniper's done. And then the soldier. We got a couple of things we can do. We can move over to this. We got these 2 dogs down here. The sniper is going to need help. So I need to move and attack, but I'm 3 spaces away from being able to hit anything. So I'm looking at my cards. I have a lot of cards that let me move and attack. So I don't want to use those. So I'm going to use a basic move to move 1 space. And then I'm going to do this one where literally move 2 and then attack 2. So we're going to use, this card is the sniper card already used. So I'm going to move 2, and then we're going to go ahead and attack this guy here. And remember, we get strength of 2 plus 2 more for the machete. And then the machete gives me a +1 to my hit, so I'm actually going to hit at a 3 instead of a 2. And I believe that's everything. So the dog itself has 2 defense dice. So here we go. And he blocked 1, but we did 1, 2, 3 hits with 1 block. So that's 2 damage on the dog. And the dog has exactly 2 health. So we actually killed the dog already. So 1, 2 is the soldier. 3, 4 is the sniper. I'm sorry. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4 and re-roll with 5 and 6. Soldier, sniper, recon, huntress. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 2. So the sniper gets a morale token because that's random. And then we get a junk token for defeating one. We're not supposed to do it until the end of the mission, but I'm going to go ahead and just do it as we go. Yeah, I did it right. We're all good. Okay, so turns over for us. So now it's their turn. Every one of them wants to melee attack, and if they can't, they're going to move 1 to 2 to the target and then melee attack, or they're going to move 3 to the target. That's what they're going to do. So they're all going to go to whoever's closest. So like this one is going to move 1, 2, and then melee attack the sniper. And that is a hit and a, oh my gosh, that's 2 hits on the sniper. So that's not good. And then this one here is going to go 1, 2, and do nothing. And then for the next, oh, I'm sorry, this one gets to attack again. And so that's 2 more hits on the sniper. These dogs are brutal. This one's going to go 1, and then 2 hits. We do have a react. The react is he gets 1 armor, so we're going to go ahead and use that. See if I can block one of them. I couldn't. I think the sniper has a react. He does. If you lost any health during this action, you can gain a morale. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Nope. No, nothing to help the sniper. Sniper's in trouble. Looking at the other characters, see if they have anything that helps. They don't. And looking at the Huntress. Huntress doesn't have anything either. So I didn't put a lot of thought into the reaction stuff. So here we got a 1, 2, and then we're going to have a 1, and then a melee attack on the Huntress. That's only 1 hit on the Huntress. And then here, same deal, 1, 2, and then 1, 2. And that is 2 hits on the Huntress. Okay, so a little bit of trouble. But it is our turn now. And we're going to start with the with our soldier. Our soldier is here, has a dog with him. The soldier currently is sitting on 3 cards. We're going to draw 2 more to get up to the hand size. And we do have this one here is a melee attack 2. We're going to go ahead and play that card for the first action. And so we know it's 4 dice plus the 2 defense. And there's 2 hits right here. He blocked 1. So he has 1 health still left. That's not good because the sniper needs to be saved. Was there anything else I could have done? Yeah, I could have done this. You receive 1 automatic success. So this one would be a success. So then that would have killed it. So my apologies. You don't get to retcon stuff like that. You needed to choose that before you rolled the dice. But when you're recording YouTube videos, you don't always think through everything you're doing. And you're always in a hurry. And anyways, we're going to call that a done. But the reason I'm doing that is because I want to do this. Move 2 spaces, melee attack 3. And I need to do that as my second action because I have to save the sniper. That was an imperative. The sniper was going to die. So we got a melee attack 3. And I'm going to use this to make this a melee attack 4. So I want to get as many hits in as I can. And so that worked because I got 1, 2, 3, all 4 of them hit. And I didn't even roll any defense. So that was actually overkill. So another one's dead. So that's 2 more junk modules. And we forgot to give out the, roll again. Okay, so the soldier is going to get 1 of his morale tokens back. And that's a 5, 4. So soldier is going to get 1, and the Huntress gets 1. All right, so now we go to the sniper. The sniper is just going to pick one of these up for one action. So we're going to have one of those for the end of the mission. Actually, we can roll now. I rolled a 4, and that is a junk module. So we'll get another one of those. And sniper has another action still. We are far away from any of the dogs, so there's not much I can do. As far as the cards go, we have 4 cards in hand. They are all like big attack cards. This one, again, is also nothing. So what we're going to do is we'll just do a move action and get one closer to be able to help out with the other guys. The Huntress is in a jam. She's got 2 people on her, and that's not good. So I got to figure out, like, what am I going to do to help out the Huntress now? So the Recon has these 3 cards, and we can draw 2 more to make it 5. The Recon has night vision goggles, so the night does not affect his ability. So with his rifle and being range 2 away, he can roll 3 dice. If he rolls a 6, of course, he hits the Huntress. That's an issue. So we can do the move 2 spaces thing and get into melee range, but then we don't really. We got a melee attack 2 here. We can't heal, because if you're in melee, you can't do anything but melee or the leap thing, where you're escaping. So I feel like I need to shoot those dogs. I do get a -1 to my to hit by shooting. But I will go ahead and do a range attack 3, and I'm going to spend a morale token to cancel the -1 penalty. So I stay at a range attack 3. The rifle itself at range 2 doesn't give me a bonus or a negative. If I was at range 1, I actually get a +1, and I roll 4 dice. So I could spend a turn to move 1 space to get that bonus. I'm looking at all my cards here and what my other options are, and I am going to do that. So here's my logic. I only have a heal card, a melee attack card, a melee attack card, and a range attack 2. That range attack 2 is not going to be very effective 2 spaces away with a -1 penalty. So I'm going to use a basic move action to move 1 space, and then now I'm only 1 space away from them, and then I'm going to do that this card here, which is the range attack 3. Now range attack 3, 1 space away. Remember, I can ignore night penalties. So if I'm 1 space away, I get to roll 4 dice, and I get a +1. So that range attack 3 becomes a range attack 4. I know the dogs give me a -1, but I spent that morale token to cancel that. So I'm going to have a range attack 4, and I'm going to roll 4 dice. And I'm going to use the burst here to attack both of those dogs. So then it becomes a range attack 3 again, because I get a -1 penalty when I do the burst. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go full auto and roll 4 dice on these dogs. Now the dogs have a defense of 1 against bullets, and so we're going to roll 1 defense and 4 dice against both dogs. The range attack is 3. The gun gives me a +1. The morale token gave me another +1, but then the dogs gave me a -1, and the full burst is another -1. So here we go, 6 dice. And here we go. This hits my character. So the Huntress takes the damage. And then this is 1 hit and 1 block. And I pathetically hit nothing. So now I'm going to go attack the other dog. And I got 1, 2, 3 hits with 1 block. I do kill the other dog. So 1 dog is down. And thankfully I didn't hit myself or my own character. And being able to take out 1 of them was pretty good. Okay, so 1 down, we get another junk module. And then random character, I get the morale token back for the recon guy. Okay, and then last but not least is the Huntress, who is currently in a melee, which you can see we have a melee 3 here, but we only get to roll 1 die because we don't have any melee weapons. We only have 1 strength. So that sort of blows, but those are our only options. That or we have to bust out. This is 5 cards, so we get to draw a 6th one. There is this one here where we can move 1 space and hide. The hide would help us because then that dog won't attack us anymore. Yeah, so the melee attack 3, he rolls 2 defense dice and we roll 1 attack die. It's not a good hit. He's going to get to roll 2 dice, which could hurt us. If we do the move 1 space, he gets to roll 2 dice anyways, because he's going to get a free shot at us as we're trying to escape him. And I don't think we have anything that lets us mitigate that. We don't. By the way, we're on round 2. I'm going to go ahead and do this lurk. It'll let me hide, so the dog won't attack me. I'm going to do the melee attack first, and then I'll try to escape. And then when I escape, I'll hide. So that'll cause the dog to attack somebody else besides me. So 1 and 2. Yeah, he blocked 2. We didn't do anything. So the melee attack didn't succeed. And then he gets to roll 2 dice. And it's a 4 and a 3. That's 2 hits on her. She's down to 1 health, but she moves away 1 space and then hides. So I know the camera's off, but she moved away 1 space and we got the hide token there. And what that means is that for purposes of his targeting, the dog doesn't see her. So it's now the dog's turn. So instead of the dog going after her, the dog's going to go after the scout. So we'll move in and attack, and does 2 hits on the scout. So 2 damage to the scout, and then for the second action, we'll attack again, and that is 2 more hits on the scout. And the scout is 1 away from dying, but that is how this works. So now we go to the next round, and yeah, so the Huntress can attack, and we just can't hit the scout. That's the big thing. That or I need to get moving to intercept that thing. So, for example, the soldier has 2 cards in his hand. So we're going to draw 3 more. Sorry about that. None of them are move cards. We got a lot of melee attack, but none of them are move. So we need to be able to move and attack. And so that's not going to help. So the soldier, the best he can do is 2 basic moves. I mean, this one lets you move 1 space and attack, but 1 space isn't going to cut it. So soldier has no choice but to do 2 basic moves and can go 1, 2, like so, and face the dog. We are on round 3, by the way. The sniper, on the other hand, has some options. She's got her 5 cards already. She does have a nighttime penalty. But remember, the hunting rifle at range 3 gets a +1 to hit, which cancels the nighttime penalty and rolls 2 dice. So at nighttime, so daytime it would be range 3. At nighttime it needs to be range 2. So she can do a basic move to here, and then she can attack that dog with a range attack 4. And she doesn't even get a -1 to her to hit because she gets a +1 from the gun that cancels that. Although the dog gives her a -1, so that becomes a range attack 3. And then, yeah, we don't have any other cards to play with it though. So it'd be a range attack 3. So the number of dice is only 2 with 1 defense. And oh my gosh, that's hitting. So this guy goes unconscious. That hurts. All right, and it was a complete miss. So now we're to the Huntress, and the Huntress doesn't have to worry about hitting the guy anymore. So we can go full-blown auto here. Sorry, I'm just drawing my cards. So we got a range attack 3 card. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And so she's only 1 space away. So she gets to roll 4 dice. And she actually gets a +1, which cancels the dog penalty. So it's a range attack 4. And of course that would have hit our guy, but our guy's down. So the dog blocks 1 and 1 goes through. So the dog has 1 damage. And then I'm going to go ahead and just range attack again. The hidden token is gone now. And it's the same deal. And there it is. 1, 2 hits with nothing. So the dog's dead. The unfortunate part is it's now going to take 2 days to move because this guy's injured. There's nothing I can do about it. I didn't even have the cards that say, hey, if you take damage, take 1 less. Yeah, I just didn't have those. I made a poor choice of cards there. Okay, so let me just get these cards out of here so we don't get the decks all mixed up. All right, so we win. We didn't pick up the 2 finding tokens here and up off the camera there. And that's okay. We do get 1 more module, and we also get the soldier gets a morale token. All right, let me move the camera out of the way. We have an unconscious character, so it's now going to take 2 days to travel back. And if I'm going to travel somewhere, I'm going to travel to the base because the base will let me heal as soon as I arrive. It's unfortunate, but you know, the dogs were vicious and it was either going to be the Huntress or him. And we also, every character gets $2 and 3 more of these. So we're going to get a crap ton of these. And now I do have to make sure I can carry them all. I'm pretty sure I can. And then the card's gone. Okay, those dogs weren't bad. It was just, they do hit when they get to you, though, without any armor in particular. Okay, so we got 12. So I'm going to do a times 10. There we go. There's a times 10 on that. And then there's 2 more. Or, instead of that, we're going to do a times 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put one of those on. And then we got 2 more. So 1, 2. So we actually have 15, 16, 17. We have 18 of them. Actually, we have a whole lot more. We have 19, 20, 21. Okay, every backpack can carry 6. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 empty backpacks. So 8 times 6 is 48 tokens. I think I'm okay. I got 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 tokens. 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do have 29 tokens, but we still have enough. We're carrying everything. And I'm going to go ahead and move these off to the side. And we did clear out the night predators. So I'm going to put this off in the, just to free up some table space. It's just going to go off to the side. Every location, once we clear it out and there's no more cards left, we're just going to clear it off the table. Okay, we have to move back to the base. It's going to take all of our food to do that. So that's not going to work. We're going to have to move back to where the first aid kits are, and that's the El Infierno. We're going to move to El Infierno because that's where the first aid kit is. Here, and the auto med kit. We're going to go to the doctor. We can heal 3 wounds for $2. Or we could buy a first aid kit for $3, which heals 4 wounds. That's a little better. And then, of course, we could do adrenaline implants and stuff like that, but none of that's possible. Before we move, we can start work in the base. So, scrap armor is 6, for example. And we can make 3 of those. 3 scrap armor, which give us 1 armor everywhere across the board. The Kevlar armor would be great for the soldier, but I'm missing 3 important ingredients. And can I buy those in El Infierno? So we need a microchip, which is not here. The chemicals are for 4. The comm device is 8. That would be 12. Yeah, the microchip's not on here, though, as an option. It is in New Jensen, though. At Main Square, you can get electronics for 6. I would have to move around a lot. I need to look up the base. Is there, like, can I buy food and stuff like that at the base? Because I would like to go to the base instead of going to one of these towns. But let's let me look that up. Okay, the situation's even worse. You can't start construction at the base with components that are in your inventory. So at the base, there's these 4 little module spots at the bottom. That's each character's storage. And so you have to like go back to the base and dump your stuff in storage, and then, you can build stuff even if you're not at the base while you're. So, for example, like I want to get like a first aid kit going. Maybe we can build one, right? Instead of, so like we have a serrated blade here for 2, but I need a level 2 room, right? The first aid kit we can do with a level 1. It only costs 2. But the first aid kit's going to take several days. And so each day that goes by consumes food. And so we're screwed. We're out of food. So if I go to the base will heal all my characters by 1. But if I let days go by while we're at the base, we have to spend food and we lose a health. So every day we're at the base, we gain a health, but we also lose a health because we have no food. That's our conundrum. And I need to be able to buy food. And I can only do that if I go back to a town. But if I go to a town, I'm not building stuff at a base. So this is very frustrating. I mean, thematically, it makes more sense that I have to go back to the base before I can start the construction of things. But it's extremely annoying. I don't have that much money. I have, I forgot to collect my money. We were supposed to get 2 per character, so I at least get 8. I'm gonna have to spend all 8 just on food. I'm in an endless loop where I'm going to lose more food than I have. And I can't heal. I have a guy who has action cards that heals us, but I have to go into a mission to heal. So I don't understand why he can't just heal. You need the first aid kits, which we don't have. Yeah, I have to go to El Infierno first. So that's going to take me 2 days to do, which will take all the food I have left. I'm not going to take any damage because that is all the food I have left. But it takes me 2 days because travel time with an injured person. And the thing that stinks about it is I would like for my items to be building over those 2 days. That's the problem. And because I have to go to the base to drop off the materials, I can't do that. So that's the part that hurts. So we're going to lose 2 days doing nothing. 14 and then 15. And then item 615 occurs on day 15. The 615 car happens. And then the B happens, which is the boxing in New Jensen opens. We're just wasting so many days. Okay, let's see if an event occurs. And of course, an event is going to occur while we're injured. Although, if I do a mission, I'm going to heal. Road echoes with desperate screams. Once you come closer, you see an old rust bucket car. Plume of smoke billowing from the hood. The boys usually paint their faces yellow stripes. Now they're reaping the benefits of an old ambush. Give us everything you have. Where are the stashes, says the leader of the Road of Children. I see you can't make up your mind, so he will start with her. The boy points a teenage girl. We won't interfere. We'll sneak around this whole mess. Maybe you'll settle this without resorting to violence. The Road Children usually lose confidence in the face of a well-armed group. It's high time these bastards stop tormenting women and elderly and prove their mettle in combat with worthy opponents. Q48A. We're going to do the battle because I need to heal. And in the battle, I can do healing cards and heal myself. So, let's see. So we could do... Yeah, that would have resulted in some cards. But we're doing the battle thing. So Q48A, I don't know if that was the right call, but we're going to find out. Q48A. Just what I need, another battle. Before I got my armor. I still don't have my damn armor. Okay, Q48A is during the daytime at least. We're going to be fighting against 8 enemies. We have to defeat all enemies by turn 7. We are going to get some money for this. Okay, I'm going to pause it and get this set up. Okay, so it's a big long map where all the miniatures you see there are marauders with bats. In fact, I gotta grab the card. It's muscle with a club. So there's 6 of them. And then the winged looking things, the dragonfly looking things, those are actually bandits with a pistol. I'm just using them as a proxy because I'd rather have just different looking miniatures than using the same exact miniatures for 2 different types. So in the direction that they're facing is actually the direction, so we can flank them. I did put all 4 guys here, but I didn't put a lot of thought into it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to put the sniper and the soldier over here, and then the Huntress and the recon guy there. Although the sniper is very damaged too. Oh gosh, everybody is so low in health. Huntress is down to 1. The recon is out. The sniper's down to 1. My goodness. This is... If there's anything I don't enjoy about this game and is making me want to quit, is there's so much equipment and cool stuff in this game, but it feels impossible to get them. I'm already on I just hit day 15. I know it goes up to 56, so I guess 15 is not even a third of the way through, but I feel like I don't have squat. I have enough to build armor, but I can't go to the base to actually build the armor because I have to do like 3 other prerequisites and always worry about my damn food, and it's just not fun. I want to get gear. I want to do stuff, and I'm not doing anything. And I'm doing this mission. Why? Because I can't afford to buy the first aid kits to heal. It's just it's a never-ending cycle of crap. That's my issue with this game. Yeah, okay, fine. If I play it again, I'll be a little bit more efficient next time. I understand. I got to go to the base and drop off my materials. It's just everything that I want to love about the game is hidden, and I can't do it. And so anyways, here I am with 3 guys all on the verge of being knocked unconscious, going up against all these enemies, and I have 7 rounds to defeat them. So we're on round 1. I'm going to go ahead and put that there. And we do get to go first. So that's something. And we're going to start with the Huntress. The Huntress has this card that lets her interact and then do a range attack 3. The interact is she's going to revive the recon guy. So the recon guy is now sitting on 1 health. And then she's going to do a range attack 3 for also a part of her first action. She's 2 spaces away from the bandit with a pistol. He's flanked because she's to his side. So he will only roll 1 defense die. And 2 spaces away for her gun is perfect. She gets to roll 3 dice. So she gets 3 dice, he gets 1. And it is a attack 3, so she can hit with a 3. she's going to switch it to a 4. So she's going to spend a morale. She's going to roll 3 dice and can hit it with a 4 or less. And got 2 hits in. This one's a miss, and that's also so the bandit with a pistol has 3 health. So the 2 hits wasn't enough to take it out, but it's darn close. She still has another action, and so she's definitely going to use that action. And the next one she has, she's going to do range attack 3, and then she's going to add to it, move 1 space after performing the action, or is she? I actually don't think she wants to get any closer. All right, we're going to just do a range attack 3 against the same guy, and so this should finish him off. We're not going to use any bonuses, and oh my gosh, that jerk, he defended it. Oh. Okay, so he's sitting there with 1 health and didn't go down. The recon doesn't get to do anything because he just basically stood up. The soldier, we can charge into battle, but we're going to start with the sniper. The sniper is exactly 2 spaces away from the guy who did not die. The problem is he now gets to roll 2 defense dice, but the sniper gets to do 4 because the sniper is going to use the range attack 4. And then we're going to play this card, treat the enemy's armor as if it was flank. So we're going to do that. And here we go. So that means he only gets to roll 1 defense die because he's flank. And there we go. 1, 2, 3 hits. I forgot to even check at 2 spaces away. Yeah, there's no bonus or anything. So we do finally kill the guy. That was a lot more work than it needed to be. So 1 is down. And now we got another one here, which is also flanked already, and he's 3 spaces away. And the gun at 3 spaces away is still going to be primo. We're going to get to roll 2 dice. Actually, we were only supposed to roll 3. It's okay. We still got him. Okay, so we get to roll 2 dice, but we get a +1 to our hit. So these cards are discarded. We're going to do a range attack 4. Only get to roll 2 dice. He is still flanked. Gosh, can I add another die? Does the morale token let me do that? I don't think it does. It lets you move 1 extra space. It lets you change your 2 hit characteristic in melee or range by 1. Oh, you can increase the number of your attack dice by 1. Yes, morale tokens do work. So I'm going to spend a morale token to add another die to the attack. I need all 3 to hit to kill this thing. And then, of course, that needs to be a blank. There's a lot of things I need. But I'm hoping that, at least get 2 hits out of this. So here we go. It is a range attack of 4. It is actually a range attack of 5 because I get a +1 because of the distance. And so that's 3 hits, and he does block 1, that jerk. But we got 2 damage on him, so he's 1 away from being dead. Now I can charge in with the soldier and probably finish him off, or don't I? That's the real question, right? It's actually a real tough question. Because we are done with his turn. And the reason this is tough is all these guys up here have bats. So that's all melee attacks. They're the muscle with a club, and they have 4 health each. So they're going to take a while to take down. They have armor. They only roll 2 dice. They only hit with a 2. So they're pretty crappy. They only move 1 to the target on their turn. And we're like 3 spaces away from everybody. The only guy that's even a threat right now is the bandit with a pistol who's sitting on 1 health. He would move... He would do a range attack. He needs to be 2 spaces away. So he has to move 1 to the target and then do a range attack with a -1. So he would only be able to hit with a 1. I mean, he's really weak, this guy. And then he would get to attack again with a 2. Or we charge up with our soldier. The issue with charging up with the soldier is then he gets surrounded by all the bats. And yes, we can range attack in, but then we risk hurting our own guy because we have no armor yet to block those types of attacks. The soldier does have the pistol that we started the game with. I gave him the pistol. The pistol needs a range of 2. So we could move in 1 space. What other actions do I have? I wish there was a way to heal. But I guess that's why you need the medic character. Okay. Yeah, if you interact, you revive an ally, reload a weapon, collect a finding, exchange an item, or do a special action. Melee attack or move. Yeah, that's all you get to do. There is no... There's no rest. There's no recover hit points. None of that. You do have the ability to revive. And you can use gear. Okay, so so the question becomes, do I charge in with my soldier? I have only 4 health with the soldier. I'm not going to. I'm actually going to pass with the soldier. We're going to pass twice. Nothing I can do. So there's no interact. There's nothing for me to do. So we're going to just wait. So now it's their turn. And the persons with the most health go first, which is the muscle. And you can see that they all want to move 1 to the target. So we got these 2 guys here that would move 1, 2, like this. That would be 2 actions. These guys, 1, 2, 2 actions. And then again, 1, 2, 2 actions. And then the guy with the pistol would move 1 and then shoot. But he gets a -1. And so he rolls 2 dice and he has to hit with a 1. So those both miss. And then I didn't even roll to see who he's shooting. Then he gets to go again But this time he hits with a 1 or a 2. And neither of them were a hit. So I don't even have to figure out who he was shooting at. So we're good to go there. Their turn's over. So now they go to round 2. Okay, so the recon guy is going to use 2 heal 2s. I know we have guys that need to die that are coming in to hit them, but the recon guy needs to get some heals in. So 1, 2, 1, 2. In fact, he's going to heal himself 1 and then the Huntress once. So they're both up to 3 health. And that's all he can do. So now we go to the Huntress, who has 4 cards. So we're going to have to draw 2 more. Okay, so the Huntress just needs to do a range attack 3. And then we're going to do an interact with a range attack 3. The interact doesn't do anything in this case, but it's the 2 range attack 3s. And she's going to go full auto on them. So these are both becoming range attack 2s. So she's only going to hit with a 2. They have 1 defense. She is literally 1 space away. She gets to roll 4 dice. And she gets a +1 to hit. So they're back to range attack 3 again. So 4 dice. One of these, range attack 3, full auto. So we're going to go against the first guy. So 1, 2, 3 hits with 1 block. So 2 damage on this one. He has 4 health. So we're going to go ahead and go after the other one. And there's 1, 2, 3 hits. So same deal. They both have 2 damage. Okay. Then we're going to go do it again. So same exact action. Just a different card. Range attack 3, full auto. They're both halfway dead. First guy, completely missed. That hurts. Second guy, there's the 2 damage. That kills the second guy. So this guy's dead. This one's sitting here with 2 damage. And I need to grab the damage markers. It's underneath this, which I'm going to take away. They moved off the board, so I just took away the top board. And then this one has 2 damage out of 4. Okay, so now we go to the sniper, the soldier, etc. The sniper is going to go ahead and do you know what? I realized something. Oh, never mind. Bad thought. Sniper has 2 cards. So we're going to draw 1, 2, 3. This one, enemy armor is treated as flank. We're going to use that. And that's a good reaction one. Never hit any friendlies when we do a range attack, so that would be good when the soldier engages. So we're going to do range attack 3, and then the armor is treated as flank. So this guy is 2 spaces away. The gun at 2 spaces away gets 3 dice. And then he only gets 1 defense die because he's flank. And here we go. There's no adjustment to the hit. It's still a 3. So we got 2 hits with this. So we do kill the other pistol guy. That's perfect. That was a perfect play. Needed a little bit of luck there, but we got it. And then this is also played with it. And this one we're going to do for the second attack, and we're going to attack this guy over here, which is flanked. The muscle with a club, though, doesn't have any extra armor. It was the bandit with a pistol that had the extra armor, and they're all dead. So we're going to roll 3 dice to his 1 armor, and there's 2 hits with 1 defense. So we do a third hit on him and he is not dead. However, I'm going to use my ability. That ability lets me guarantee a hit. So I'm going to turn this into a hit, and that is enough to kill him. So we killed this guy before he had a chance to come in and hit the Huntress and the scout who just spent all this time healing. Now we have 4 guys that are all up there, and once again, I'm sitting on a soldier who could go up and engage them. But right now, I'm going to just sit tight again. I'm going to let them come to me. So, do I really want to do that? Yeah, I do. We got 7 rounds to take these guys down. So we're going to go to well, they get to go first. So these guys are going to go 1, 2. And then these guys are going to go 1, 2. Just like that. So basically we have threats on both sides. We moved around. It is our turn. So I'm going to start with the sniper. We have 2 cards with the sniper. We're going to draw 3 more. Actually, I get to look at the cards before I decide who's starting. This one, I'll never hit friendlies, but it's only for 1 attack. +1 when performing range attacks at the maximum weapon range. You may reroll 1 when performing a range attack. And right here, this was a reaction I wanted to do, range attack 2. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Range attack 2, I would have done that reaction when they were in the perfect spot, which was 3 away, which would have made it range attack 3. So 2 dice, and yeah, nothing happened. But I do get to draw another card. Okay. I'm not going to go first with the sniper. We're just going to wait. We're going to go first with the soldier. We're going to do this one. Move 1 space and then melee attack 3. So we're going to go ahead and roll 4 dice to their 1. And there's 3 hits with 1 block. So 2 damage on one of the guys. And the soldier is in the space with them. And then we're going to do this card here, melee attack 2, melee attack 2. So we're going to attack 2 of them. So we're going to do the one that's damaged first. So only 1 hit and it was blocked. Jerk. Actually, it becomes a 3, but still it was only 1 hit. Then we'll do the other one. There's 3 hits on the other one, so 3 damage to the other guy. But his turn's over. I could have done you receive 1 automatic success on 1 die, but again, I was supposed to play that before I rolled, so that was my mistake. Okay, now I'm going to do the sniper, and the sniper is going to go ahead and, what do we got? We got a range attack 2 right here. We got a range attack 3 we're going to do, and we're going to do it on the guy that has, we're only 1 space away, and so I do get to roll 3 dice, but we get a -1 to our to hit. That's not good. That's not good at all. Should I move 1 space away? I probably should. Yeah, I'm going to move 1 space away. I'm going to go to here. Well, no. All of those are 1 space. That doesn't get me too... I'd have to move off the map, which I can't do. I mean, I can, but that's like I'm retreating. I don't get to participate anymore. So this blows. So when I'm performing a range attack, I don't hurt my own guy. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're going to do range attack 3, which becomes a range attack 2. I'm going to attack the guy who only has 1 hit point left, because I'm not very confident I'm going to hit here. Oh, look at that, 2 damage. So he does die. That would have damaged me, but this card protected. So that part's good. So we do get rid of one of them. There is one left. We could attack him with the sniper, but what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to snipe to that side, because that's 2 spaces away. That gives me a better shot. And I'm going to use that card right there. Range attack 2. I get to roll 3 dice, and the gun does not get any penalties this time, but the 2 stinks. 1 hit, 2 of them are misses, but 1 hit is not bad. We'll take it, we'll put it on him. Okay, so that's it for them. Now we're going to go to the scout. The scout is sitting on 3 cards. I'm going to draw 2 more. And I know it seems to stink, but I'm going to do a heal 2 again, because I need to get my heals in here. And then I can do a range attack 3 or a range attack 2 and another range attack 2. This one. That's pretty. But see here, the lower by 2, the number of hit points lost, I'm keeping it for that. So instead I'm going to we'll do a range attack 3 and we'll go full auto. Oh crap. Okay. Everything okay? I got a low battery warning and it caused the recording to mess up. So there's probably a jump in the video there. So we hit with a 3 or less. We're going to roll 4 dice. It's full auto. Let's go after the guy who's got injured. So that's 2 hits. Cancel 1. So this turns into 2. Then we're going to go after the other one. That's 2 hits, cancel 1. So 1 damage on the other guy. Okay, that's it for the scout. So now we got I got 4 cards. I need to draw 2 more for the Huntress. And what are we going to do here? I have, wow, I'm actually almost out of, I have a range attack 2 card. That's all I got. And 1 space away, I get to roll 4 dice and I get a +1, which makes it a range attack 3, but I'm going to go back to 2 and do a full auto attack. So here we go. I'm going to go after the guy who has 2 health. Only 1 hit, so he's up to 3 damage. He's 1 away. And then I don't even have another attack card. I have melee attack cards. Wow. I can move and hide. That's the best I can do. Here, I can show you what I have. Melee attack, move 2 spaces, melee attack, move 1 space. I got all kinds of bonuses if I'm doing attack with explosive, but I don't have explosive attacks. See, I don't have any of the gear that she's designed to take advantage of. the best I can do is move one space and hide, which I'll do. So I'm going to move one space and hide. So they won't target her. Okay, so now it's their turn. This guy is going to melee the soldier. Absolutely, because his number one thing is melee attack. And here you can see he's going to roll 2 dice, and he hits with a 2. So we're going to attack the soldier. I don't think there's any reaction cards I have. Let me see. No. So here's 2. So that's 1 hit. 1 hit on the soldier. Could have been worse. These other 2 are going to move 1 and melee attack. So they're all coming in, and they're going to get 2 attacks each. And I need to look for reactions, because I would like to be able to pop them, but I don't think I have any. Nope, I don't. Okay, so they're attacking my scout. I don't think it matters which one. They get 2 attacks each. And it's 2 dice and a 2 or less hits. So here's the first one. That's 1 hit. Second one. That's another hit for 2. Third one. No hits. And the fourth one. No hits. Okay, I did have 1 reaction where I can reduce the amount of damage by 2. So I'll use that on one of the hits and just take 1 damage. I know I technically rolled all 4 times to pick the best time to use that, and sue me. But anyways, it's done. So we're now in round 4. We're well on our way to winning this. We are going to come out ahead. I really believe we are. The soldier here goes first, or we're going to have him go first. And these are the 5 cards for the soldier. So I'm going to go ahead and do no. I'm going to do this one. I'm not going to move, but I'm going to do a melee attack 3. So I get to roll 4 dice, and I get a +1, so it's actually a melee attack 4. And there's 2 hits. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I needed to do this. I apologize. I'm going to re-roll a die. Oh, come on. The guy's not dead. I was hoping to move over and kill these guys, so I was going to get 2 for 1 here. So now I'm just going to do a melee, this melee attack 2, which becomes a 3. There's 2 hits. We finally get him, but I was hoping to kill 2 guys, not just 1. But he is done. So now we got this situation here where the recon is stuck with 2 guys, and he has no melee ability. Actually, his gun can roll 1 die with a -1 to hit. So what I can do is I can try to jump away, which would provoke an attack, but then I can, get away from... I do have a crazy card like this. Melee attack 2, melee attack 1. The thing is the gun rolls 1 die. He has 1 strength, so we'd get to roll 2 dice, and we get a -1. So that 2 would become a 1, and then that 1 would stay as a 1. It's because you always hit with 1s. It's It's not a very exciting attack. Although it's got a great reaction. An enemy performing a melee attack loses 1 health at the end of its action. The thing is I probably want to get away so that way the range guys can shoot and I don't have to worry about them hitting me because they can hit allies if I roll that 6. But you know what? Before I get away, I'm going to go ahead and do this. We'll do a melee attack 2, melee attack 1. Can be against the same target. We're going to go ahead and shoot at the guy who only has 1 health. So I'm going to get to roll 2 dice. Only a 1 hits. And of course we miss. And then we'll attack again. And there's the hit with no block. We actually killed one of the guys. It's not a bad deal. All right, and then we're going to play the card that lets me move 1 space and hide, but that does provoke an attack from them. So he gets to roll 2 dice and he hits on a 2 or less. And there's 1 hit. So that negated one of our heals, but we do get away. We're hidden. So now these 2 can freely attack him without worry. I'm going to go ahead and start with the sniper. So we have a range attack 2. We're going to draw 3 more cards. And we're going to do range attack 2. And then here you may reroll 1 die. So that's what we're going to do. And so he is 2 spaces away. So at 2 spaces away, we get to roll 3 dice to his 1 defense. And then it's a +0. So it really is, I need a 2 to hit. There's a 1 with no defense. And then I'm going to go ahead and re-roll. There's another 1. So that's 2 hits. It doesn't kill him, but that does a really good job. He's up to 3. So those 2 are gone. And then we're going to just go ahead and do another range attack 2. And then I'm going to re-roll again. So there's a hit, and then we'll re-roll. Doesn't even matter. The 1 hit is all that was needed to kill him. So the sniper did it. So well done, sniper, and we actually win the mission. We did heal. We are better than we were when we started. So that from that perspective, this strategy worked. We did heal up a little bit. We're not healed up a lot, but we did get some heals in. And more importantly, we actually are going to get some rewards for this. All of this was a freaking road event, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Jesus. Okay, so each character is going to get 5 experience points and 1 money. So the money is going to turn into 4, which is helpful because we need to buy food. And then we get 5 experience points each. And we are up to 20 for each character. So that's not bad. We need to get to 30 to level up, but that's good. And yeah, that's it for the mission. So we made it to the El Infierno Doctor. Okay, it's going to cost. It costs $3 to get a first aid kit. So we're going to spend that $3. That first aid kit will heal us 2 times at 2 each. So 4 damage is going to get healed. And I'm sorry, yeah, 4 damage is going to get healed. So we're going to do, the sniper is going to get 2, the soldier is going to get 2, and that's it. Okay, so that's not a lot. And then we're going to have to buy some food, which is not even at this location. That's what hurts. We came here because we needed to heal. So let's go find some food. I think there's food at Blood and Dust. Yes. So we're going to go to Blood and Dust, which is actually a mission for us. So we have a mission card we're going to do. You've done a really great job. The guy, well, he was a real bastard. No need to feel sorry for him. Here's your reward. He hands you a huge bag full of ammo. Ready for the next task? Right next to the main square, there's an old hospital. Nothing special, really, just a few buildings, but their location is perfect for my needs. I want to set up a camp for my men so they can train peacefully far from prying eyes. Problem is, the place is already inhabited by a gang of some vagrants. They simply won't leave, and we asked nicely. They need harsher treatment. Okay, so we're going to get 1 optic and 2 of those. Got a lot of these bullets. 1. There's the optic. And I might have to even use a proxy for the bullets here. Oh, here we go. There's the second bullet. Okay, sounds interesting. We won't let you down. One of my men will accompany you and guide you there. Not that I don't trust you. So we can, under 407. I have no idea where 407 is. Put 525 where D is 2 days from now. Or we can leave and do option A of 535. This pole guy gets us in so much trouble. I don't know where 407 is. Oh, that's the main square in New Jensen. So we got to put 525 down there. Okay, so that is face down with a D on it. And the D is how many days from now? 2 days from now. Okay. So that's done. We got to put this away. 536. Okay, that is done. All right, so it wasn't super, the whole reason for going here, not just to hand in that quest, but to buy food. Because we need 4 food minimum just to travel to the base, and then we're gonna need 4 food to travel away from the base. So we need a minimum of 8 food. And so I have 2, 4, 6, 8. Right there, and then I have 6 more money, but so I can buy 3 days of food. Boy, that's brutal. I need food bad. I'm going to be spending all my money just on food for the rest of this game. So yeah, $8 is going to get me 2 days of food. It's going to take a day to go to the base and then a day to leave the base. So there's my 2 days of food. That's not good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 days of food, or 8 food, which is 2 days of food. And then I'm going to spend 5 more. I got to get another day. So I'm going to buy 3 days worth of food. And I'm going to have to spend 2 of it just to go to the base to start construction of my items. That blows. Yeah, it blows a lot. I mean, I can do this where each character will get 6 money. Okay, so fine, I get $24, and then I have to go buy food again. There's food in New Jensen at the piggery, which makes sense. If I work for 1 day, I get $2 a character. And then I basically have to spend half of that to buy food. Yeah, I'm running out of days. Okay, my battery's low. I know we're out on time. I need to go to the base. I think we're gonna have to do that in the next video, because the other thing that happened is we hit day 15. And so see there where it says 6:15, that card is coming out. And it's gonna do a bunch of stuff. So we gotta do that right now. I don't know where 6:15 is. Give me a second. Here we go. So yeah, it's called Passage of Time. So we hit some kind of milestone here, and now a bunch of crap is going to happen. So under 407, we're going to play face up 558. And that one's another job. So it looks like it's a level 2 job, and of course there's a mild amount of money, but we're gonna get 3 for each mold corn, whatever that is. So I might kill more than a few, but this goes under face up on 407. So 407 is the main square. So that's the same place. We have another quest, so we got that there. Then so that's under 407. So 404 gets a face down 552. So whatever that is, goes over the 404, which is, oh gosh, which one's 404? We just did 407. 402 is Blood and Dust. 408 is the gun store. 420 is the parking lot. Where's 404? Okay, sorry, I got a low battery warning again. So each of the sites is a number. New Jensen is 404. So this is like, if we go to any of these sites in New Jensen, we have to trigger that. So that's happening. And then under 410 gets 562, which is face up. And 410 is the Tech Square in El Infierno. So it's another quest. Looks like it's a 3-level one. And then 409 gets 560. And that one is face down. And 409 is, I don't know what 409 is. Oh, that's El Infierno, the general. So as soon as we go there, that's going to trigger whatever 560 is. So we're at blood and dust at the moment. I think we're going to head to the base. We got to get some construction going for sure. We're out of food. We got to get money. We can take damage for a little while with no food. But we got some money stuff we can, pursue. Like this one doesn't give us a lot of money, but it's something. But anyways, that's what we're going to do. Thanks for watching. As always, stay awesome. That's it for tonight. I'm going to have to record some more tomorrow. I know people are leaving in the comments, do you like the game? I'm trying to let you feel for, this game frustrates me in some ways. I don't hate it. I definitely have hated some games that I've done on this channel. I don't hate this one. I don't like it either. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I think this would be more fun as an app. I don't like the card stuff. The missions are actually getting more and more fun, like the actual battles and doing that type of stuff. That's becoming a little more fun. I sort of want more of that. I want more gear. I want more rewards. The whole managing the food thing annoys me. I know it's thematic. I understand that, but it still annoys me. I just don't enjoy it. The having to go back to the base just to start construction on stuff is annoying me. I feel like I'm running out of time and I'm sort of accomplishing nothing. I'm already on day 15 and I'm accomplishing nothing. It'll be day 17 by the time I go back to the base and take care of getting things going. So that's my issue. I just I have a gripe with all that, but I'm enjoying it. I think I would enjoy this more if somebody were controlling some of the characters and, one of you was actually at the table with me. Doing this solo, it's very fiddly. And maybe that's part of it too, is, the amount of fiddly versus the amount of reward. That expansion there, hybrids, is worthless to me. Because what it is it's another campaign. So I have to completely finish this campaign before I can touch that campaign. There's a few cards I could have mixed in, like the event cards or the road cards, but that's not that thrilling. I think if you really love this game, that expansion is, of course, great because now you have double the campaigns. But beyond that, as a first-time player of it, having that hybrids campaign is worthless. Obviously we got to do the base, and God only knows if I'm going to win. But yeah, beyond that, I still think that the character, the way the equipment works, there's some really cool stuff. I just I want to use it. I want to, I have a sniper. I got money. I wanted to buy some scopes for that sniper. I don't have any because I'm spending all my money buying food. That's my gripe. That's really my gripe. Is I'm spending my earnings just staying alive instead of getting better. So anyways, thanks for watching. As always, stay awesome.